Welcome back, everyone, to the Complete Pineleaf. We are back here in Newbury, ready to speak with Wilmot Brandy Buck related to his produce. Hello.
Oh, woe is me.
Ah, you found the produce. Thank you.
I'm sure it's a bother, but I could use your help.
I'm worried about Rollo. After he and Doldrick got back from looking for the brigands, they headed down towards the Brandy Hall to speak with Saradoc, Doldrick's uncle. They were none too happy and wanted to speak their minds of the job the Bounders were doing. Now it's just possible they ran off to find Doldrick on some lark. I wonder if you'd do me another favor and go over to Brandy Hall and speak to Saradoc on this matter. Okay, I suppose we could do that. And also, to finish off the no time for tours thing.
How do you do?
Hello, hello, goodbye. Yeah. But of course, the main thing we want to do here is speak with Bingo Boffin because it's another bingo day. Hello there, Bingo. Having fun with all 7 of your first cousins once removed?
I am really sorry about this, but I think we forgot one.
What? Do you mean there are 8? Yes. Yes, let's see. Yes, that's right. One with a flowery name, I believe. Marigold, perhaps? Yes. Marigold. Yeah. She's not here. Okay, we got a problem. No Marigold. Ooh, where is Marigold? Hello there, Angelica.
Marigold has been going further and further into the old forest recently.
You're right. I don't see Marigold anywhere. But that's not unusual. She's always wandering off. She fashioned herself a wooden sword and fancies herself a hero. Can you believe that? She's been going further and further into the old forest and sometimes brings back mushrooms and other treats for the rest of us kids. It's dangerous in there, though. Bats and roots and wolves, she says. If you're going to go track her down in the old forest, you'll need to deal with all of them. So I need to deal with some roots, some bats, and some wolves, and eventually I'll probably run into Marigold. Alright, but now I need to go to Brandy Hall, which is down this way. Now, between episodes, I did complete the quests that are in various other parts of Breeland, where Bingo's not going to be going up in the northeastern part and stuff like that. So I've got everything done in Breeland except for the Old Forest and the Barrel Downs. So I'm in pretty good shape on that matter at the moment. And the other thing I did is I did some of the Winterfest stuff, since I know Bingo's not going in that direction, and it's a little bit off on there. Maybe if I have extra time, I could do some Winterfest stuff here, since they're all repeatables in any case. Hello there.
What do you need?
MAGIX farmhands sent you after Rollo? Then the boys did not heed my advice and follow their own wills? The fools! I take it then that they went into the forest?
Might I have a word with you?
It's strange you should be asking after Rollo, especially at this moment. The tweens came to see me, upset by the lack of effort the Bounders were doing here in Buckland with regard to the strange big folk moving about. I told them the Bounders were doing all they could to keep that unsavory lot out of Buckland, but the pair were adamant about being heard and kept yammering about the old forest. I warned them to stay clear. Yeah. Tweens can be foolish, and I fear that the pair have been more foolish than normal. Doldrick knows his way about the Bald Hill, and not much further. If you're going to be looking for Rollo, you'd best start with Doldrick, and you might as well tell him I'm waiting for him too. Okay, so I need to find Doldrick and Brandybuck, and to head into the Old Forest. Now I think I've got all sorts of stuff related to the Old Forest. Well, there are a few more quests up here at the entrance where I have all sorts of stuff to pick up. And that'll give me a huge number of quests in order to take care of. Let's see, I think they're all down here right in front of the forest entrance. No, 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 that's Crick Hollow. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, Crick Hollow, that's where we've been already. Here we go. Quest rings. Yeah, saved. That's right, because that's where we found the defeated hobbit. Now let's see. What do we want?
Please, stay a moment.
You want me to kill wolves? All right. Well, I have to kill wolves anyway for the bingo quest, so I guess that's no problem.
Don't take a moment of your time.
Kill bats. Well, I have to kill bats for the bingo quest, so might as well do that. And oh, no time for tours. I need to speak with Barley and Butterbur to finish that off, so I'll put that in there.
Please, stay a moment.
And kill bears, which is something new. And oh,
Could I take a moment of your time?
lumber, mushrooms, and a bucket of maple sap. Alright, this... I just wonder, will you have sugar maples in this area? Not too sure the climate's quite right for it, but that's another matter. All right, I'll put Doldrix in there for now and just take this. That's another matter. Let's see. Ah, mushrooms. Yeah. I guess we could start out with those. These mushrooms, they always seem to be really big. I know, there is this tendency in Lotro for things to be bigger. Corey Olson was talking about that phenomenon on how things are inevitably bigger in Lotro than there either would be in real life or as described by Tolkien. And one of the things is, of course, is the sizing of a video game where something small might be potentially conspicuous if we were talking about real life, but if you were in a video game, unless it's a little bit larger than it's supposed to be, it's too easy to miss. Well, it looks like I have some searching to do. New deed, the bonfire glade. And of course, many deeds to complete. Whippy! Oh, and of course, bats to defeat. Follow the dots, I guess. Follow the red dot. Forget. And of course, some of the bats just like to hide. It says, uh-oh, hobbit coming in the area. Let's hide in the tree. Well, now, actually, a bat hiding in a tree from something that wants to kill it, it's probably not all that ridiculous in the light of it. Now, in the game, it's just sitting in there, but I would say that a real bat having a nest in a tree area and having its nest in the tree area with a small hole, I mean one that a bat could fit in, but it'd have much too difficult to put anything else in there. I mean, bats, after all, do have a way of fitting into small spaces and getting into people's attics and stuff like that. There you go. Oh, and vines. I wonder if this... Oh, that's on the other side in there. Ah! A bear! And it's a bark shredder, so I am sure it's the right type of bear, as opposed to maybe one that's supposed to be in the other parts of Bree. And, alright, that's one bit down. So we got bears, we need bats, we need wolves, all sorts of things. Ah, not only do we have a mushroom here, but we also have this. The first of the flowers. Rose thrones flower. Flowers of the old forest. And of course I do need to complete this because this is one of the sub-deeds that goes into the deeds of Breeland. So many more to go there. And I also need more bears. I think I have the... Yeah, I have the bats, but I still need bears. Yeah. Bats done. I need bears. I need wolves. I need mushrooms. Eventually I'll need flowers. All sorts of things. Oh, and of course, I need to not get stuck! Here is the seasoned wood. Good, that takes care of some seasoned lumber there. I still need the maple. We also need a few more wolves. And I need one more root. I'm sure I'll run into another one of those at some point. Oh, I am going to need... Is that something sparkling up ahead? That's just old forest lights going all around, probably. Spooky plate. Oh, root! Root. There you go. There, that takes care of that. Now I should search along the banks of the Withy Windle for Marigold Boffin. I think I need to find... I think I need to find Mr. Brandybuck first. I take it you're trying to camouflage yourself against the bears?
Is there something I can do for you?
Uncle Saradoc is waiting for me? That bodes ill. I wish Rollo would hurry along. I cannot leave until he returns. We were chasing a brigand through here. We saw him sneaking about the gate and thought we'd best do the bounder's job for them. I confess that I lost my nerve as we crested the hill, and I saw the full scope of the forest. Rollo is a different sort, though, always comfortable to wander through these winding trails. There is an abandoned cottage along the Withy Windle southeast of here. He made mention of heading that way, but that seems like hours ago. Perhaps you could find him there and tell him to hurry on back? Yes, I am a bounder, so as you said, it's a bounder's duty, so I will do so. Take care of it right away. Right after I collect this maple sap. Ah! I think I found them. Hello, Bingo. I presume this is Marigold?
This spooky forest makes me nervous.
Oh, we found Marigold, Pineleaf. I have only recently become an adventurer of sorts, and I must say that my old habits and customs are difficult to shake, for this spooky forest makes me uncomfortable. But Marigold is just a young hobbit, and she has been coming in here and dealing with its dangers on a regular basis. Her gifts of mushrooms and treats must have brought the silence of her siblings, for Prisca would never allow such behavior. Yeah, well, I have a feeling a couple of months ago you might not have either. Hello, Marigold.
Cousin Bingo is an adventurer too? I am so happy to hear it.
Oh, do you know that I never really believed I was a boffin, Pineleaf? All of my brothers and sisters are so dull, happy to stay at home, and far from excitement as possible. Yes, Esmeralda might go dancing in the Toad Marsh, but when I suggested that we walk to the Midgewater Marshes on the other side of Bree and dance there, she refused. She threatened to tell our mother, so I did not push it. Oh well, but isn't that dull? Yeah, look at this! Yes, I made this sword from a branch and rescued his shield from a wolf's den when the wolves were gone. I didn't think any other boffin would do these things, but now it seems Cousin Bingo is an adventurer too. Oh, I'm so happy about that. You made a sword out of a stick? Maybe it would have been better to make a spear out of the stick rather than a sword, since I think you could more easily get a point to a stick to make it act like a spear than getting a edge to a sword, or you could make a club. I guess that would probably be easier to make out of a stick, if it's a stout stick, of course. Yes. Oh, where was I? Oh, yes. Anyway, yes, you found me just in time. I met a curious creature in the woods, and he offered to show me his home. You can come along if you like. I didn't catch his name, but he wore a yellow boots and said his house was on the northeast of here. Right. Right. Uh, did he happen to have a blue jacket by any case? Well, anyway. Thank you. I'll get there in a moment. I think I have something else to do first. There's someone else I want to meet along the Withy Windle, and I think he is up here at this abandoned cottage. Now he has a real sword. Well, uh, hobbit-sized perhaps, but it's a sword at least. Yeah, hello there.
Me. What do you want?
He tried to kill me. I'll gut you like a fish if you. And then your girl. Oh, what? I'll cut you like a fish, and your girl, or I'll be certain you'll never see her lovely again. I didn't mean for this to happen, but he threatened Celadine. How many boyfriends does she's got? I couldn't let him hurt her, could I? All I wanted was to get the notes I wrote for Celadine from him. You can't treat people like that. Good, honest hobbits, we all didn't want to hurt nobody. I'm going to stay here and give him an honest burial. At least, yes, but I could. Could you tell Daldrick that I'm all right? Please, don't tell him about any of this, would you? Could you take these two, show them to Daldrick? He'll understand. This doesn't feel the way I thought it would. I'll speak to Daldrick in a moment. First, I need to see someone who wears yellow boots. This looks like a path, and maybe that'll lead to the abode of Mr. Yellow Boots, whoever that is. And up here. Well, I found a house. It's a bit foggy here. Oh. This guy has yellow boots. You're welcome to stay and make merry. Hello.
Hey do, merry do, my hearty.
What is all this fussing? We've not had so many guests since our wedding. There is a time enough for bird watching, but perhaps you have first a song or two, my hearty? Let your heart fly free and put aside your worries. You're at the house of Tom Bombadil. Oh, you're Tom Bombadil, the person Aragorn sent me to. Ah.
What can I do for you today?
Well, you can make me level 19. That's something you can make me do. Well then. New deed. Enmity of the Wolves too. That would come in handy back when I was killing all those wolves earlier. Of course, it gives Guile and Conviction bonus, which is probably useless when you're going through solo. Yes, my Goldberry is away at her spring, and I was going lily hunting. I've no time for chasing birds, but hoy now! Aragorn's a name I know, and a friend of old Tom's. Here then my offer. While old Tom Bombadil looks for sour crows, you go after lilies for my lovely. I saw along the river, just hop and a jump away. Just follow along, and like a ding and a dillo, you'll find Old Man Willow. I think I passed that willow on the way here. And I did see some lilies there. All right, I guess I'll go there. You watch that old gray willow man. He's a mighty singer. He'll sing you down to sleep to drown you, if you don't be careful. Right. Well then, I guess I'll just have to be careful about that. And I'll wait till later before going to the Lone Lands. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. Oh. Yes, I've come to the house of Tom Bombadil, and look at... Hello, Marigold! I see you found the place.
Have you ever seen such a cozy little cottage?
It's a bit fog and shroud right now, but I guess it could be cozy in this place. It is the home of my new friend Tom and his wife Goldberry. They are most mysterious, and I want to learn more about them. Where do they come from? Why do they live in the old forest? And have so many questions, but whenever I ask them, they only smile and have no direct answers for me. Still, I'm very pleased to have met them. What does my cousin think about them? What do you say, Bingo?
What a strange sight. A tidy little cottage in a dangerous wood.
Yes, I never thought such a place existed. If my journey ended tomorrow, I would still count it as an adventure full of wonders. I need to rest from my journey through the forest. Perhaps later I can speak with Tom and Goldberry and write a description of them for my journal. And next week is Define Description, which is level 19, and I just happen to be 19 right now. What a coincidence! But for the moment, I think it's time for us to pick up some lilies for old Tom. Though we have quite a number of lilies here, we also need to do a little bit of swimming to get to them. There you go. One large lily. Nice and big lilies. Now, why did the lilies have to be right next to Mr. Sleepy Tree here? I don't know, but that's the way things are going. It's just nice that the roots are no longer aggressive as they used to be back in the day. But now it's time to go back to Tom and finish that off. And I think that's where we'll finish off this episode, because Tom is next going to send us into the Barrel Downs. And as things are going, he's not going to be sending... Bingo doesn't send us there for another 2 weeks. That's right, because next week Bingo is going to be doing local stuff, and I guess in an effort to get us to level 20, and then after that, the week after that is when we finally get into the Barrel Downs. Hello there.
Hey do, Mary do, my hearty.
Lily's white for my river daughter, stronger than hobbit folk are you, if out saying willow man. I am a hobbit folk, not a lily crush, nor a leaf bent. Yes, old Tom's a merry fellow, but he knows when it's time for dancing or to go a-whiting. He's found your birds, and none too soon. If you seek them out, then seek them now, unless you wish to sleep beneath green grass. Yeah, unfortunately, I won't be able to do that for another 2 weeks.
Hello, friend. Can I help you with something?
Yeah, but we'll talk about that next time. Ooh, I'm a friend with Bree now. Well, we'll worry about Tom's little thing there later. And we will worry about Bingo when we get the new stuff for Bingo next week. So next episode, we are going to be doing stuff all over the old forest. Hopefully in some slightly less foggy weather when we return for the next episode of The Complete Pineleaf.